How is palm oil locally processed in Nigeria? Well, I will walk you through the whole process. It starts with the harvesting of the palm fruits, and you can see we are processing the palm fruit right here. The first process, separating the other area of the palm fruit from the palm fruit itself and storing it in bags, like you can see right here. Here is when we are removing the old ashes that must have burnt during our previous use of the pot. So we are preparing for cooking the palm fruits. So before cooking the palm fruits, we are going to take this palm fruit to a place where we process it further to remove the other shafts that we are supposed to remove these shafts so that it will make it easier for us to cook. And so right here is after we have finished cooking and we transfer the cooked palm fruits to the mill, and the mill has finished mashing it, we are transferring the palm fruit into the presser, and we do that bit by bit using the pan. This is how palm fruit is locally processed to manufacture palm oil in most African countries. So Nigeria and other developing African countries rely so much in this method of processing through the oil mill. So here is we are putting the spinner. Okay, this spinner is going to spin through that thread and the pressing begins. So this is how it's going to be pressed gradually, and you can see that container, that metallic container right there. That's where the oil is collected. This oil is still very raw, so usually the top of the oil is usually good, okay, but towards the bottom of the oil contains a very high concentration of saturated fat. So after this pressing, what is going to happen likely is that after taking the upper part of the oil, those sedimentation below are going to be taken for further processing through slow heating and all of that. So this pressing process usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and the pressing is over. We are going to press until we start seeing water coming out. So the container is full now. We are going to turn off the oil. When you start seeing that there's water and saturated fat that is coming out, that's when that's an indication to stop pressing. So they're going to continue pressing until the water starts coming out. Right now we are still having oil. Okay, so when you look at the bottom of the container, you are going to see saturated fats. So we are done pressing. The metallic part, the curved metallic part of the presser has been removed, and we are removing the compressed shaft, the shaft without oil. So here is when we are taking the purest part of the oil, which is the top, and when we feed this top of the oil, this one is going to go straight to the market or straight to storage. Okay, it's going straight for storage. Then the other part, the bottom, is going to go for further processing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.